Today's ride, going to head out to Blackwood, grab a coffee, then going to head over towards Camp Road and have a look on the other side of Camp Road, and then see if we can find a way to connect up some tracks for a ride that I did about a week ago on the Quidgy-Bora Barkveld side. Anyway, stop talking, more riding.
I will look for you. I will find you.
Well, made it to Blackwood. Just made a comment to the staff at the post office coffee shop that on the other side of the range, sun was out. Cross the range and get to Blackwood and the drizzle comes down. But it's Monday. I'm riding my bike and I'm drinking coffee. So as I pulled up, the first thing I noticed was that the tradies were here, and they're not on the roof today, they're working on the door. So you'll probably hear the tools going shortly. Had a bit of a chuckle to myself as I pulled up, thinking I'm just never going to win. So apart from a couple of stops on the way across, it was almost a direct ride to Blackwood. I want to get over to the other side. As I mentioned at the beginning, get over towards Camp Road, have a look at some of the tracks over there. Having been out there or that side in the past, a lot of the tracks are still closed, so I don't hold much hope in finding something that's going to be open. Also, you know, most of the tracks can be still pretty slippery. It's still pretty wet out here, and with the shower of rain that we're having now, it's just going to add to that. But it is what it is. Finished coffee. While I was sitting there, I was trying to think of maybe the quickest way to get across to Camp Road. And I'm not sure there's a quick way, but you know, there's a fun way. So I thought this might be the fun way. Just coming on to Easter Monday Track, which starts from the Blackwood end at Garden of St Earth. Oh, that was close. Those roots a little bit hard, a little bit square. Legs and arms going everywhere. Man, she's washed out a bit. step up here. I've come up Blackwood Ridge Road, and now we're at the intersection of Camp Road. Going to turn left here, see what we come across. The weather's turned a bit. It's a bit drizzly, and temperature's dropped, 5 degrees or so. All the roads slick, all the tracks wet. Welcome to Womabt and Lerderderg. I think I'm on a track called Hellhole Track. I was looking at Google Maps and Gaia Maps last night, and it seems the tracks on this side of the range have the best names, like Hellhole Track. There's a Toe Rag Track, and I think there's a Rat Gut Track. On the Blackwood side, they're kind of pleasant names. And over here, kind of would lead you to believe that, it's the place you don't want to go. At Bannerman Track, the first time I was familiar with this name was in a comment from AussADV. Shitty line on that. This red clay is just so slippery. Okay, final line. Slippery, slippery, slippery. Going up the middle, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Got onto the left there. But since we're in it, hope this comes out somewhere, because I really don't want to have to ride down that shit. Oh, signpost. Thank God for that. I'm on Camp Road at the intersection of Bannerman Track. Just up there is the intersection of Blackwood Ridge Road and Camp Road. I mentioned earlier, Bannerman Track I wasn't familiar with until Oz ADV mentioned it. If you're not following Oz ADV, have a look at his YouTube channel. He's got some good rides out this side of town and others. So give him a like and a follow. I might head, well, I don't know. That Bannerman Track in the mud. A bit worn out. So where I turned off, it said Old Binks Track, and then it kind of went in all different directions, so I have no idea if I'm still on Old Binks Track. absolutely no idea where I am. Go up a little bit more, but I'm thinking turning around and going back the way we came might be the smartest choice. So I'm not sure what the last thing the camera filmed. I'm not sure if I made a comment about going up and up that bit of a hill and that climb, whether it was a good idea or not, or whether turning around might be a better option. At some point I heard the camera shut off because the battery went flat. I wasn't going to stop, replace the battery going up. Then when I did get to the top, I wasn't going to stop and change the battery while I was coming down this shitty rocky stuff. So I had a quick look at the GPS when I was changing the battery out. I think this track is going to take me back to where I started. So I've just done a big loop. The camera doesn't show angles. It's not a real bad angle. It's all the rocks and the tree roots that can quickly upset the front wheel. So we'll get back to Doozer and see where we end up. I'm hoping it takes me back to the start because I don't really want to ride up this shit. So from where I stopped, it was only a couple of 100 metres back to this intersection where I started, Old Binks Track. There are tracks everywhere in there, which are probably worth a look at another time of year. So we're at Binks and Mount Barker Road. If that other track was Old Binks Road or Old Binks Track, I can see why they cut a new one. Here we go. Time to sign off. Been a fairly long day. I'm a bit worn out. The mud, the rocks, the tracks. Weather's held off, hasn't been too bad. Found a lot of tracks, rode a lot of roads that I haven't been on before. And I keep saying, like, we're spoiled for choice out here. There's something for everybody, and there's enough to keep you happy for days and weeks on end. Straight across there is Melbourne. And when you think that you have this type of riding at Melbourne's doorstep, you know, you've got to be happy with that. Anyway, we'll leave here. Still got another 20, 25 kilometres to get home. And till next time.